Guys, and welcome to the Miss Kenna channel. If you are new, my name is Halda, and today I'm going to be answering a subscriber's question. So today I'm going to be answering a subscriber's question on tips and tricks on how to be a good sales employee at Pandora. So if some of you don't know, I have been working at Pandora for almost a year now. It is really crazy how fast time has passed by, and I have really learned a lot about being a salesperson or a sales employee at Pandora, and I am just excited about sharing my tips and tricks on how to be successful in this company. So let us get started with this video. So first, I would like to say happy holidays and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful and a bright day because, I mean, who doesn't like eating and family time? So I actually wrote down these tips and tricks, and so I will be reading them. So the first thing is to give an honest compliment before greeting customers. One of the rules of being a sales girl is to give someone a compliment and a greeting whenever they come through the door of the store. Now you want to make sure that this compliment is honest and truthful. Do not tell a customer that their hair looks nice if you don't think their hair looks nice. Do not tell a customer their makeup looks nice if it doesn't. First of all, if you don't give an honest compliment to a customer, I feel like the customer will know. I feel like we all know whenever our hair doesn't look good and someone's like, oh, your hair looks so good. Like, you can tell when people are being fake. So don't give dishonest compliments because it makes you look fake. It makes you look disingenuous. And most likely that customer is not going to want to pick you as the salesperson to help them choose jewelry because you're already giving them an awful compliment or a dishonest compliment at the door. They probably don't want a dishonest, advice while they're choosing jewelry for either themselves or their family members for the holidays. I know I wouldn't. So tip number 2 is to dress appropriately and comfortably. So the dress code at Pandora is business casual. We are allowed to wear pink, white, black, gray. Those are the colors that we are supposed to wear, and it's really business casual, but you do not have to wear heels or boots with heels because you're gonna be up on your feet a lot. A lot of the women that work at Pandora, including myself, mostly wear flats, just shoes that are comfortable yet professional, because you don't want to come in with raggedy tennis shoes, or you don't want to come in with tennis shoes that look like you're about to go hiking. You don't want that type of tennis shoes. You want those low down, I don't think I'm explaining this well, but you just want tennis shoes that are simple, simple to a certain color. So simple to maybe just being white or just being black or just being gray, no designs, no patterns, nothing, just plain and simple, but yet comfortable. Another thing that I would suggest is to get one of those memory foam foot paddings if your shoe doesn't come with one, because during the holidays, especially around this time during the holidays, you're going to be on your feet a lot. You're going to be talking to a lot of people a lot. And you don't realize when you're having fun and when you're working how much this takes a toll on your feet. And you don't want to end up having bad feet because of your job. So just dress appropriately, obviously to the dress code, and comfortably, so your feet is not hurting whilst you're on the job, because your customers and your boss are going to be able to tell when you're not comfortable, and it just doesn't really look like, the look that people want to approach. People don't want to approach you and ask you for your help if you already look uncomfortable. So my tip number 3 is to make sure you keep yourself hydrated and fed. So this might be, everybody might be like this, duh, of course you want to keep yourself hydrated and fed. But the thing is that when you are out in the store and working, it is so easy to forget that you are hungry. It is so easy to forget that you need, a break to get some water, drink your coffee, re-energize. It's just so easy. You don't want to be that salesperson that passes out in the store when a lot of people are in there shopping and having fun and, doing their doing activities like buying things for their family for the holiday. You don't want to be that person who, has an episode. So it's really also going to cost you less to get a cup of water or to just say, I have to go to the bathroom and do your thing, grab a bite or whatever you brought with you, than to stay there and pass out. Obviously, if that ends up happening, it ends up looking bad on your boss and the other workers because people end up thinking that, that you're being overworked, and that might not be the situation. So make sure that you are keeping yourself hydrated, you're keeping yourself fed, because your energy is essential. Like you need to have high energy whenever you're talking to customers. And, it's the holidays. A lot of people don't want to see boring, low energy salespeople. A lot of people want to see smiling, smiling in a good mood, high energy type vibes. So that's what you want to feed off. And you can't do that if you are thirsty or hungry. So make sure that you are doing that. And if you're bosses or supervisors forget to give you a lunch break, you need to remind them. They're human too, and some of them forget, okay? They forget because they're also equally invested in, making sales goals. And sometimes you forget, like we're just all human. So remind yourself and remind others, like your boss and your supervisors. Which brings me to my fourth tip, which is to always try your best to meet your sales goals. So every single sales employee at Pandora has a goal every single time you are on shift. And these goals are obviously depending on sales you made last year. Usually the company tries to set even a bigger goal for you the following year. So, you're giving a portion of that goal, you're giving a portion of that overall goal. And it's just really important that you meet up with your goals. So let's just say that, for an example, I'm working during the holidays. Maybe I'm only there for a 4-hour shift. And my goal for that day is like $400, okay, during that shift. So then every person that walks through the store, I have to treat that person as if they're going to be my last person, like ever for the day. Why? Because this helps you to target numbers. So if you have 4 hours, you have $400 to make, and let's say 4 people are coming into the store. You want to make sure that you think about the lowest number. Then you want to be making that customer leave out of the store with at least $100 worth of a purchase. And so you need to calculate that and think about that whenever you are, doing your sales routine. When you're doing your sales routine, you want to keep those numbers in your mind. Obviously, do not try to make a teenager, buy $100 worth of something if you generally know that, this is not something they can afford. But I try to push for more numbers for families, people who are, middle-aged, people who, coming into the store, you can tell by their attire that they can afford this stuff. So that's who you really want to target and keep in mind while you're doing your sales routine. So this brings me to my very last tip, which is to give people your honest opinion, okay? Do not make, or again, let me not say make. Don't give somebody the advice to buy something that is more than their means, okay? There are a lot of like customers who are young and a little naive, and you don't want to take advantage of that. Like, do not take advantage of people. If they're purchasing something that is not really essential, or you feel like it's not the best option for them as well as the person they're buying it for, I think you should give that person your honest opinion. Like, just for an example, a lot of guys who are coming to purchase jewelry for their girlfriends or wives or etc., sometimes they might not come up with the right kind of color combination. They don't exactly like come up with really coordinated styles in terms of jewelry to give to their significant other. And I think it's important to step in and say, hey, I think, this combination will be better. Obviously, you don't want to tell that person like, that is a horrible combination. She's never gonna wear that. You don't want to say that, but you want to say in a professional manner, like for an example, sir, I just feel like, you should really try this combination versus the one that you have now. It just looks more color coordinated, more abstract, and just, it gives good vibes. Whatever your professional explanation is, come up with that. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you guys so much, and happy holidays again. Bye.